Ahoy there, I'm TinyPirate and welcome back to Cosmoteer. Today I have installed the ABH parts mod, which is pretty cool because, get away Star Destroyer, it gives us a lot of really great parts. Look, we can get arrays from which to fire phasers at things. We can get proton missile launchers and we can get better, differenter shields. Where are they? Shields, come to me. Fusion thrusters, all kinds of just wonderful, fresh things. And so what I want to do is refit the Enterprise with them because it does make the Enterprise substantially stronger. I have to admit, it's a real beast with some of this gear on it. And I think it would resolve the issue that some of you had with the fact that the Enterprise got pretty smushed by the Star Destroyer. A lot of you felt that the Enterprise was pretty damn potent and those photon torpedoes would have torn it apart. So I think we will see how that works. Meanwhile, it's time to build what I think is the Enterprise's nemesis, a Borg cube. The problem is that the Borg cube is twice as big as the Star Destroyer here, at least. So I have placed... I'm just going to... Just get out of the way. You just go, all right? Move it. So I've got the large ships mod on, and it's going to do it that way, isn't it? I've got the stop it. I've got the large ships mod on, and I think I will. I think I'm going to use it to set things up. It's going to take me a while. So how I'm going to put it together is I've just made a 10 by 10 room, and then I've built it, and then I copied it, and I've made it like 100 by 100, and I've kept copying it. I'm doubling it in size. It feels very Borg-like to do things this way. So copy, paste, and... Nope. What? No, just copy. Yeah, and now paste. Here we go. Look at this. This is going to make it very easy to get to a very large ship quite quickly. A very large empty ship, to be perfectly fair, but I don't know, that's not such a bad thing. It's doubling every time I click. Okay, so that is a pretty massive... Get out of the way, Enterprise. That is a pretty massive ship, and let me just see if... I think that's about right. That's a little... it's around twice the size. But now we've got to actually fit this thing out, which is mildly terrifying. It's going to take me a little while. So I've got the bare outbones of this done. It took me forever. Let's see if the game doesn't explode. I better save this ship design. Oh, what are we going to call it? Borg cube. Borg cube. Wow. Is it saving? Okay. So I've put the engines in the middle of the ship because it really doesn't feel appropriate to have them on the edges. Around the edges is some high-level armor. I've got point defense lasers around it because it seems appropriate. I can't actually recall if the Borg would shoot down incoming missiles, but I imagine they would. And I've got one of the new Star Trek weapons that I installed. Well, one of the weapons from the weapons mod. And I'm hoping enough power. So I just want to see how it moves in this initial test. Oh, nothing much is powered yet. Let's speed things up. Look, it's like ants running. What I will do is set up some corridors for them to move around and armor for other places. And that should help a little bit. I can turn maybe a little bit. Well, it's not fast, but it does move. And that seems quite appropriate to me. We're having a very hard time keeping everything powered. Look, these engines are just... What are we supposed to power them with? They can't keep themselves fueled. No sooner as they sort of fire off a puff or two, they get pushed out and out of power. Never mind. That's okay. The real question is, what are we going to fill in? So we're going to fill in with a bunch of armor and some corridors to move people around. I don't know why they have to move so far. Their bedrooms are quite close to a pile of work, so they shouldn't have to go very far at all. But I'm willing to help them out a little bit. So here is the heart of the Borg cube. A nice healthy control room. Maybe I'll even throw in some more control rooms. A $4 million one. I'll stick one here. Stick one here. And I also have some other cool components. I don't know, do I want to put them in? Where are they? Captain's quarters doesn't really seem officers. Cabin, why not? Doesn't really seem that appropriate for the Borg. Conference room. But we shall... A VIP cabin? I don't know if that one actually is going to work. I suspect that one will at least. Beautiful. The Borg are well appointed. But look, as we zoom back... Darn. This thing is massive. It is... Look, there are the other two ships. It's massive. What I'm going to do now is we're going to see what it'll do to a Star Destroyer. So, to make that work, what I am going to do is send the Enterprise off on a voyage. You're going to come up here and face this way, and you're going to just... Well, okay, you can't really move far. Now, in terms of weapons, what it's got is it's got those point defense, and it's got a very special quantum phaser from the Star Wars sort of mod pack that I'm using. I think it's very good. I think you'll find it resembles pretty much what the Borg would have, their cutting beam. So I think we can just see... Yeah, well, get out of here, Enterprise. Can't you go any faster? Right, they're getting there. They're moving. Let's see what the Borg is going to do. Okay, you just park yourself there. Alright, so... I'm kind of nervous, I must confess. So you are going to be hopping on Team 4. We'll give you a good AI as well. It's just been a patch that have changed how that works. You... normal. And I want you to... What team are you on? I'll just move you to, like, player 3. Yeah, and you... Let us see what happens now. Yeah, I'm gonna click on this guy so we've got something else selected. And we'll watch what's going to happen. I should take the lid off. I've lifted a big grey cube. Oh, come on. Oh, I've got to select one of them for that. So, you're coming straight in. You're very brave, Star Destroyer. I don't think you're going to last. Let's get a little bit closer and then see what happens. Come on. Come on. Come on, do something. Someone do something. Someone do something. I've given the... Here you go. Now you can see. Now you can see that beam coming in. It is very, very powerful. Might not look it straight away, but believe me, that thing can just cook. And it doesn't even need to anymore. It's through, and once... Is it going to get blown up? Oh, you bad egg. You blew it up. You mad guy, you. Now you're inside our bubble. That's no good at all. That doesn't seem appropriate. It doesn't seem appropriate. What are we going to do, Borg? Borg? You seem to be in a little bit more trouble than you should be, Borg. Oh, gosh. What if we speed you up? You're going to try and turn now, aren't you? You're going to try and turn to bring your other weapons to bear. And you're just going to sit here cutting through the simple stuff. But... take the top off. But there's not much simple stuff to cut through. There's a lot of armor. See, even here I've put armor to protect these generators and what have you. But you've just come straight in. That feels... a lot of energy going on there. That feels wildly inappropriate. I think we need to fix you up, Star Destroyer. You're just too powerful. That's what you are. Right, well, I've given the Borg cube close shields to protect these particular elements because it seems a bit ridiculous that the Star Destroyer can just drive straight through. I've also given it photon torpedo launchers, and these are pretty damn beastly. It would seem appropriate that a Borg which would pick up other people's technology could pick up the photon torpedoes. I know on the internet, where everything is true, they mention that the Borg have like a shield depleting missile. I don't have access to that. I don't know of any particular item in my list here that would give me those sorts of features. So instead, photon torpedoes, which are pretty damn powerful, if I don't say so myself, are going to have to do. And we're going to flip you to normal AI, and we're going to flip you to Team 3. You are going to go to normal AI. You're on Allegiance Team 1. So now let us see what happens. No, you just get over there. Don't. Why would you drive away, Star Destroyer? Are you scared? You must be scared. Come on. Get in there. Okay, all the weapons are now... all the weapons, wow, all of the Star Destroyer's weapons, that's quite a lot, are now targeting the very important small quantum phaser here. But unbeknownst to the Star Destroyer, the Borg cube has some pretty powerful weapons of its own, so let's slow things down a bit. Will the photon torpedoes launch? They might need direct line of sight to the location of interest. Well, that beam laser is just firing off into the distance. This one here is... oh, shields it down. Photon torpedoes, are they going to fire? Maybe... oh gosh. Oh gosh. It did eventually fire. This was an unfair fight. Let's start this one again, because this did not work at all. Get over there. Get over there. Found a bit of an access problem with the engines. Basically, there aren't enough doors around here for them to get the power in and out quickly enough. So I've thrown in some more doors and given them a bit of storage just as a buffer. And I'm hoping that significantly helps with the engines running out of power problem we have, because that really is slowing things down quite a bit. And as long as we make sure a bit of storage here has some access to it as well, should be okay. I've also added in photon torpedo launchers on the corners, basically. It seems appropriate to me that the photon torpedoes should be able to fire from kind of any angle the Borg are facing. I don't think they have to worry about pointing directly at people, right? That seems a touch ridiculous. So we're going to make sure that that works. And I think that should bring this ship up to the required lethality for a Borg cube. I would be interested in your opinions. So let's have a look now. Does that help the engines? Oh, I mean, a little bit. They just burn through... oh, actually, yeah, that does. They're actually starting to catch up with the amount of energy required in there. They're taking their time, but it's doing it. What are you doing? Get over there, Star Destroyer. You're on the same team right now. Get out of it. Okay, it's time for them to take each other on, and at 4 times speed, it's having a bit of a problem, or a bit of a conniption. Star Destroyer, you can be in Team 4. You got it? I'll just make sure that worked. Yes, and Borg Cube, you are of course in Team 1. Actually, no, Borg Cube, just keep moving forward. You go this way. Yeah, take him on. And we'll see what happens when you get a bit closer. I'll give you an AI. I don't really want the Borg... just take on this ship, you idiot. Here we go. I don't really want the Borg cube to have an AI because it might rotate, or try and rotate, and that would be bad. It looks like it's trying to do something. I don't know what just yet. The Star Destroyer has decided to target everything it can on that weapon, which makes sense. Kind of wish I'd buried it somehow, but that's okay. Let us see what happens this time. Borg Cube, what are you doing? Oh, here come the photon torpedoes. Oh, look, see, that's what... oh my gosh. Oh, that's what you kind of expect, right? Oh, they are just slicing through this bad boy. And now, will we see... come on, you. Will we see this beam come into play now? There it goes. Oh, look, see, this beam is just slicing, straight through the back. It is cutting the Star Destroyer in half, lengthwise. Oh, wow, that's kind of more like it, ship. That's what I kind of expect a Borg cube to be able to pull off in the face of a Star Destroyer. It is just cutting pieces into it now. Look at that, straight through the middle. This is going to be in several pieces soon. Wow, I love the way these weapons work. I mean, this thing is just nuts. Yeah, it's game over already for the Star Destroyer. That is terrible. We might as well try and bring in. Let's try and bring in the Enterprise. I don't think the Enterprise, this edition of the Enterprise, is going to be able to do too much, to be perfectly frank. The Star Destroyer is just utterly wrecked in a matter of seconds. Those photon torpedoes and now this quantum laser thingamybobby, they do the trick. Once the shields are down, this thing cuts them into tiny pieces, which is exactly how the Borg should work, of course. Okay, here comes the Enterprise. This is our old edition Enterprise. It has not been upgraded with all of the great features that we would want out of the Enterprise. Whoa, I'm going to slow down. Oh dear, Enterprise, I think you're in trouble. I don't even know if you'll get your missiles off, to be perfectly frank. Not that they will do very much. Not against this properly equipped weapon, and of course we've got all those point defense lasers on it as well. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Oh no! Oh, the photon torpedoes just wrecked it. The laser is still firing, but not really doing very much, not compared to the... Oh wow, thank you, autosave. That is phenomenal. Just shredding it. Oh, they're still going. Bits of the saucer are still firing at the Borg. How very brave of you, Federation types. It won't help you. It's not going to help you at all. It's not even bothering to launch photon torpedoes. I think it can't quite. How about if you just rotate slightly? Just doing that rotation move will probably pull some more photon torpedoes into range. Are the engines firing? Yes, they are. But all that are left are pieces of the Enterprise waiting to be assimilated. That is... that is ridiculous. That is wonderful, and it's ridiculous. Final challenge, I think, is to pull in my little Death Star. It really doesn't seem very big anymore, does it? I'm going to give the Death Star a fighting chance by putting it here. Oh no, I'm not. What the heck am I doing? Just rotate that way. Get your ion beams on things. We're going to turn you... What allegiance are you on right now? Player 1. Okay, you're player 1, that's fine. What got damaged? A point defense system. A single point defense system. I don't think the Death Star is going to be able to do much to you. Not this tiny one. I'm kind of tempted to build a 1000 by 1000 size Death Star, but frankly I'm kind of a bit terrified because it would be quite a lot of work, to be perfectly frank. Okay, so Death Star, you're sneaking up here. I'm going to give you a sneak attack bonus here, and we're going to now... I better pause because this could go horribly wrong. I'm going to flip you over to a different allegiance. We're going to give you the normal AI. And I'm going to suggest that you try and take on anything you can, really. Oh, no. Photon torpedoes are coming in already. Oh, no. Come on, Death Star. You've got to be able to move a bit quicker than that if you want to survive a fight around here. The Borg cube is going to ruin you otherwise. Oh no! Oh my god! It's just being cut in half. That is all the weapons pretty much destroyed. What if we put another Death Star over here? Oh, this Death Star. It might actually have a chance. Is it actually going to try? What do we got here? Oh, we got cannon fire. Oh, it's shooting. It's shooting at this Death Star. Hey, look, leave that Death Star alone. That's player 3. We'll flip you over to player 3 as well, so you won't shoot your buddy, and we'll give you an AI. At least we can see this kind of Death Star beam. Oh no, everything's getting a bit low frame rate. Let's have a look. The cannons are pounding as best as they can, but pieces are being blown off the Death Star already. That quantum laser cutter thingy. There's 2 of them now firing, and wow, they are cutting big chunks. The point defenses are having a go taking down those incoming photon torpedoes, but they're not doing enough, and it's just a giant cluster now. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. That is totally ridiculous. And kind of wonderful at the same time. I love the look of it. I think really this Borg cube is overpowered even compared to the Death Star, right? Even a full-size Death Star, I don't think the Borg cube could do that much too. And I see the game is telling me we're running at 8 frames a second. Can I half speed it? That helps a bit. Wow, back up in the frame rate department. And as you can see, the pew pew laser here is just amazing. These are all going to go up pretty soon. Over here it already has been shredded, it's just the armor left. And what do we got for damage here? Again, nothing, really. Just a point defense laser. Not even just crashing into it with full mass of a miniature Death Star has helped. Oh, the core did explode. Well, I think that's probably about done. I won't even bother putting an X-Wing or Y-Wings up against it. I think they'll just get themselves destroyed. I think what we do really need to do now is if I go to new ship and you look at the size, we need to build something that fills this entire space. I'm thinking 950 by 950 pixels at least, maybe 980 even. I'm kind of terrified to do that because I think it will be a crazy amount of work. If someone else wants to do it, let me know, or has a quick way. Meanwhile, I will ponder it in my horrors, in my nightmares. I'll ponder building a real Death Star. Until then, I've been TinyPirate. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, then let me know in the comments below. Give me a hearty ahoy, and I will certainly reply. And stick around. Subscribe to see more. Good night.